Good morning, everyone, and welcome to video 2 of my video series, Mom on a Mission. And today what I'd love to talk about is kids and food. And we all know how honest kids are. Whether you have kids, you teach kids, you know of kids, they tell you the truth. And so I asked them 3 very simple questions. And I will go ahead and include their responses in the comments below. I can't hold up the posters because, of course, it would look backwards to you. But what the questions were, one, what foods do you like to eat the most? And, I had a wide variety of answers, responses, and some were, tacos and sandwiches, carrots, broccoli. But by far the most responses were for grilled cheese, donuts, cereal, pizza, oatmeal, and candy. And candy was mentioned by far more than anything else. So what that tells me really is that kids like a lot of different foods. That's great. But what they like the most are a lot of these sugary foods and high processed carb, foods. And so the other thing I wanted to ask them was, what foods do you think you should eat more of? And those were really great responses as well. Anything from nuts to green beans, tomatoes, carrots, milk, of course, candy. And one even said cupcakes. Well, when you're 5, who doesn't want a cupcake, right? One child made me laugh because he looked at me and said, vegetables and fruits? And of course, my kid this morning made sure that I made his response, and that was juice plus, of course. So that was the other question. And what I loved about that question was it showed me that kids know what good food is. And, they can't pass up those wonderful things sometimes, but they have the knowledge of what they should be eating. But I didn't know how much they knew about how much they should be eating. So my third question was, how many fruits and vegetables do you think a kid should eat every single day? Again, the humorous, one said to me, every day? Yes, every day. And then we had other answers, 8, 5, 18, 25. And the child that I would love to work with me on my mission is, of course, the one, not my own, who said 40, which was awesome. I don't know how possible that would be for them if they were just eating it raw, but that was really amazing to hear. And so what this did for me is really show me a little bit about kids and about what they think and, really how do we kind of figure out a way to show them and to get them to actually eat what they need. And, what they need is the same amount as an adult, and that is 7 to 13 servings a day. Every single day, they need that amount. And, with our old-fashioned pyramid when we were kids, I didn't eat a ton of fruits and vegetables. I really distinctly remember the milk and the cheese portion being really important. And nowadays, we have a different icon for that. And it's no longer a pyramid, it's a plate. It's called My Plate. And if you haven't looked at it, look it online. But really, half of our children's plates should be filled with fruits and vegetables. And that's every single meal. So that they can get those 7 to 13 servings that they need every single day. And so really the question is not what they should be eating, how are we going to get those fruits and vegetables into their bodies consistently so that they are getting all that nutrition, all those macronutrients that they need to really be functioning at the very best that they can. And so what I wanted to do today is just take a very short time and share what has worked for us, some tips that have worked for us. I would love for you as other moms, grandmas, aunts, uncles to go ahead and, just comment below on what kinds of tips that you can share and ways that you have found to get more fruits and vegetables into your kiddos. The number one way we do it is with smoothies. We use a Juice Plus Complete powder mix, and we do that because it's a way of getting 15 fruits and vegetables into them like that. Other people use yogurt. Some people just use fruits and vegetables and puree them together. And so we do smoothies, and so I love having my child ask me for a chocolate milkshake every morning because I know I can put a banana in there, I can put some peanut butter in there, and I can put our Juice Plus Complete mix and some chocolate almond milk, and they are already getting all of that nutrition. So that's one way. I know some people really love to use purees in baked foods, which is great. Zucchini is a great one to use. You know, black beans are great in brownies. You know, we have a great granola bar recipe that we make that is just really loaded with, you know, cranberries and sunflower seeds and a lot of great things that they can use. And then, you know, in my ideal world of being a perfect mom, which doesn't exist, by the way, there is this list that keeps growing of all the things I really want to do. And one of those things is to make placemats, of course, in my spare time. And on that placemat, I have a My Plate image so that kids can see every single meal. Is my plate matching the My Plate guideline? Does have My Plate have fruits and vegetables on it? So I'm getting to that, and I will get there. And then, of course, to make things exciting. And, you know, those classic, you know, ants in a log that we all had as kids are still as exciting today to our kids as they were then. And so that's a great way. I know for us, we really like to jazz up apples with just sprinkling a little bit of cinnamon on them. It's not cinnamon sugar, it's just cinnamon. And what I love about that is it gives it more of an exciting taste. Our kids feel like they're eating a little something spicy and, you know, really kind of fun. And actually, cinnamon is a natural, you know, blood sugaring, lowers your blood sugar. So it's kind of nice to be able to get all those wonderful, you know, natural sugars from the apple, but also to be able to balance the blood sugar with the cinnamon. And so what about your picky eaters? And this is the last point we'll end with today. I have a very picky eater. He only eats in 10 foods. Not many of them are fruits and vegetables. None of them are vegetables, actually. And so really, how do we help those kids? And, you know, that's where, for us, the Juice Plus Health Study has really, really been such a blessing. You know, by eating those gummies, he's getting 20 fruits and vegetables every single day. And so I'll go ahead and talk more about that on Tuesday. And if you have any questions about what that is, you already know what it's done for us based on my first video. But if you have any questions before Tuesday, you're more than welcome to get hold of me. This is the challenge being a parent and really just making sure our kids are getting what they need. And so I'd love for us to just be able to come together and help each other out. So please feel free to comment below and have a great weekend.